issues.
I have Peacock, but I don't want to watch the WWE stuff. Like, I don't care what everyone tells me about the Sami Zayn thing. I'm not watching John Muse.
Oh, it's so
You're trying to
dude.
convert me over. Not doing it.
I
Damn it.
JD.
Yes.
So this week, because it was Raw 30, I was up at like 4:30 in the morning. I was, hitting some buys and all that stuff. I decided to put on Raw on Hulu because I have like Hulu just comes with my Verizon somehow.
I
I
have
can't
Hulu.
remember how I got it. So I kick on Raw on Hulu, and it's the opening segment after Hulk Hogan, who is moving worse than the Great Muta, comes out and does his spiel. You get the Bloodline Sami Zayn thing, and that thing goes for 45 minutes.
That's
It
a
felt like it
long
was
segment.
10. It felt like it
Really?
was 10 minutes. It was so fucking good. The
That's what
best
it says.
the best all-around performer in professional wrestling right now is named Sami Zayn.
I've
He
heard
is
that.
dude, he's outstanding.
Are you
Roman Reigns,
prepared?
Roman
Are
Reigns outstanding too. The whole thing. The Usos doing a great job. Paul Heyman, god damn is he good. Everybody is doing a great job in the storyline. I couldn't be happier for them. Like they're just knocking it out of the park.
so you've been building this storyline for 8, 9 months at this point, and you're
Yeah.
gonna you're gonna top it off and Elimination Chamber and not give your hottest program in years the spotlight that it truly deserves, because it's not like there was a time I would have said, and we'll do a little WWE talk, and I'm a
Yeah.
WWE hater, so I'll do this right now because I think it's entertaining to me.
Right.
I find it entertaining that they're not going to give a hot story that gave Raw the best ratings they've had in over a year. They're not going to give that the WrestleMania spotlight because they have to placate Cody Rhodes' ego, because everybody likes to placate Cody Rhodes' ego.
Who says they can't?
They're
Who
not
says
going to.
they
They're going to give.
You don't think
I
so? You think
I will bet you $1 American
$1?
that one
So we're
American
going
dollar.
trading places. Eddie Murphy, Dan Aykroyd, 1983. We're gonna do
1983.
that bet.
Jamie
Okay,
Lee
$1.
Curtis.
I'm willing to
$1.
bet. I'll bet $1 that Sami Zayn wins the Royal Rumble.
Well, now you've given me incentive to watch the Royal Rumble this weekend, sir, on
Yeah,
my Peacock that I do pay $4.99 a month for. I will watch that because I just don't think that. I think that they truly believe that other people who don't work for them year round are the bigger stars. Even with the old man back, and you can't tell me he doesn't have influence. He's back in the office right
oh,
now.
he's
Just
booking the show.
yeah, let's be real. Let's be real.
Yeah,
I
it's like
don't think they.
God damn it, Hunter,
I
what are you
don't
doing?
think they have that discipline to commit to their own storytelling. I think
Yeah,
they're going to give you Cody Rhodes, and I think I would just be so damn entertained if he got the Batista treatment at the Royal Rumble. And I'm hoping to speak
yeah,
that into existence because I, sir, am a fan of chaos, and I would like to
yes, me
see the
too.
chaos. I'd like to see people upset and all worked up
Yeah,
because it entertains me. God damn it!
yeah,
So
and that's
that is what
and
I'd
that's
like to
what's
see.
most important. Yeah.
That is what's most important.
Dude, I just feel like that Sammy is so over, man. He's Daniel
Yes,
Bryan. He's Daniel Bryan from a decade ago. He
yeah,
really is.
but a
And I
different,
think I think that's how they got to go.
but they're not telling the underdog babyface story with him. Like I said, I get
Well,
stuff from Muse all the
it's a
time.
different type of it's a different type of story, but the groundswell, the
It
kind of
is.
the
It's
grassroots
legit.
support and this coming like that's how Dan likes the Daniel Bryan thing,
Mhm.
right? And they're telling the story. It's like, man, somebody needs to get in Roman's ear and tell Roman like, hey, what's best for business here is you putting over Sammy on this deal. And
Well,
then after WrestleMania, they can go with John's story, and that's John's storyline that he's kind of putting out there. So I'm gonna let him talk about that, but which I happen to enjoy.
I do too.
I think that's the way they go with it. I feel at this point, up until I wasn't really, I was watching it on the premium live events every now and then, but I was just kind of hearing people talk about the Bloodline stuff, and what I've seen of it was always really good. Watching that whole segment front to back blew my mind. I was like, God, these guys are awesome. This whole thing is perfect.
I give them a lot of credit because it is. I don't think they've had a storyline this hot in years. I find it ironic that the whole idea of this was to build to The Rock, and now you're not going to get it,
Yeah.
right? So,
Yeah.
but at the same time, like I can be all petty about this, but at the same time, they've got something that's probably hotter at their fingertips they could just go with, right? Like
It,
you've got the match. Okay, so WrestleMania is already sold out basically, so you could put
yeah.
any match there you want. You could actually have Riddick Moss. What's he called these days? What's Riddick Moss called these? What the fuck? Madcap. You could have Madcap Moss in there. It's still
It,
gonna get the. It's still gonna have the sales, right? They don't have to sell pay-per-views.
Do they still call him Madcap?
I think so. I think he's
I
still
know they did
Madcap
for a
Moss.
little bit, but
I
I thought
believe
they
he's still Madcap Moss.
really,
I think
really. I
so.
thought that was okay. He might be, man, because I know
He's
him and Baron Corbin were no longer a deal. And then
he's not very good still. So,
he's
that's the
a
thing.
great athlete. Looks like $1 million. When he does
There's
his
a lot
moves,
of
he looks good, but he just
there's
can't put it all together.
there's a lot of great athletes that are not very good pro wrestlers.
Yeah.
Like that's a lot of them come out of that performance center too. I think that they should just go ahead and pull the trigger on this. And if they don't, they're kind of shooting themselves in the foot because they did the thing they try to do. You create a storyline that people care about, that people are invested in. And like that's hard to do. It's really difficult to get something that everybody's on board with. And you're going to cast that away because again, we're going to have to placate to Cody Rhodes' ego. I don't know, man. I've seen how that goes. It's not good.
Yeah.
It would be
We
great
got
too if
some.
people start booing Cody Rhodes and that he still won't turn heel even in another company, even though everybody hates him again. God, that'd be great.
I'm not turning, guys. I remember
I'm not gonna turn heel. Not gonna do it.
Those promos are so bad.
Oh.
Like every time he came out in those days, like his dying days of AEW, because he was great for the most part, but I would say like his last 4 to 5 months, it was brutal. It was
year.
It was getting like vomit inducing, right? And to where like every time he would come out, he was given the fucking Gettysburg Address. It was just like worse and worse and worse.
People were like, "Oh, AEW screwed up. They lost Cody Rhodes." It's like, no, I'm okay with this. I think I'm good.
And I've liked everything that Cody's done since he's been in WWE. By the way, I think
he's barely been on the show. He's been hurt for the last 9 months or whatever.
And all of it was awesome. Like the Hell in a Cell match with Seth Rollins was fantastic.
I saw that. That was really good, actually. I did watch that. That was pretty damn cool.